Hello, welcome to the vlog series. Before the video begins, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to get notifications as to when a new video will be posted onto this channel. Enjoy! How's it going, everybody? Shaun here. Another day, another vlog. Guess what? I am back at the California Science Center here in Exposition Park. We're about to have some fun because we're going to be checking out their brand new exhibit called The Art of the Brick. I guess I should say that it's not super new. Technically, it opened a couple years ago, but then it was shut down because of what happened in the world. The California Science Center recently reopened, thus the exhibit is also open. I'm very excited. Now, in case you're wondering what exactly this is all about, it's basically showing art through Legos. I'm sure a lot of you have played with Legos in the past, right? And made all the different like set pieces and all that. I play with a lot of Legos. I play with like a lot of the basic sets. I play with a lot, I do mean a lot of the Star Wars sets. I built the pod racers, I built an A-Wing, I built speeders and everything. I had a blast with Legos, and it's been a long time since I've played with Legos. We're about to see some really cool art pieces featuring Legos. Some of them are quite amazing. How amazing? Let's find out right now. There it is. We are inside. So the time for me to go and check out the Art of the Brick exhibit starts at 12:30. So I've got a little time to kill. So I'm actually gonna head inside the store because, as you can see, I got my Universal Studios hologram mask. And I feel like I didn't look for a mask that has something to do with the Science Center, so we're gonna go there and see if we can find something. Oh, well, this actually might be pretty cool to get. It's the Art of the Brick hat. Got the book there. Wow, look at that. That is unbelievable. Oh, Lego Batman. And the minifigures, Star Wars, Rise of the Rogues. Now, this isn't Legos, but it's kind of close to Legos. You can see you got town construction here. Got farm. Aviation, got the army, and even have the space shuttle there too, and a rocket, International Space Station. Whoa, the USS Constitution. I actually have a model of this at home. There's the Concorde, Boeing 787, ooh, historical collection, Lockheed P-38L Lightning. That's pretty cool. There's a stealth fighter, or the Nighthawk, as they like to be called. There's the SR-71 Blackbird. There's actually one right outside the museum. We'll check that one out later. Firefighters, construction, fire station. There's the police, more police, school bus. This is really random because look at this. They got all these books on science and all. They've got a Batman science book right there. Okay, so I think I made a decision. So even though I don't have the dinosaur or the shark one here in an adult size, I'm going to get this one. This is snakeskin. Well, it's not really snakeskin, but it's supposed to be snakeskin. That's pretty cool. Only $2.99. Wow, look at that. Got the mask. And now I'm going to switch out my Universal one for this one. So I'm going to briefly take this one off. And then put this one on. And voila. Not bad. Oh yeah, and also, since I'm not at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, there we go. Now we're talking. Well, the current time right now is 12:26, just 4 minutes before I get to check this all out. Okay, wait a second. I didn't see this as I was coming in. It's the night bus. How did I miss this? Oh my goodness. That's actually pretty cool. There's a night bus there. There's another one there. There's 3 of them now. Oh. From the Prisoner of Azkaban there. Expecto Patronum. Nice. I didn't see those in the store though. Maybe they're just for display purposes, but I didn't see those. That's pretty cool. Gonna grab one of these. Okay, I think we're ready. Even the stairs are themed as Lego bricks. That's pretty cool. California Science Center. All right, here we go. That is so cool. So this is Nathan Sawaya up here. I know it's a little dark because they're playing a video behind me, but Nathan Sawaya is the one that created pretty much all the stuff that you're about to see here in this exhibit. Like this, for example. Look at this. That's see-through. That is amazing. Look at that. Those are see-through Legos right there. It's the Northern Rose window.
I built a Lego city behind the couch in our living room. And at one point when I wanted a dog,
Symbol of St. John there. That's the Irish Gospel book, original from the Abbey of Brochure. That's pretty cool. This is called The Kiss. That's an actual painting right there. And that is the Lego piece right there. It's three-dimensional. It's pretty interesting, huh? Now that is the drawing of the second Chinese horse. And here is the Lego rendition right here. Of course, everybody knows this one. This is Leonardo da Vinci's Vitruvian Man, when he was studying about human anatomy, and that is the Lego piece right there. Now this tapestry is from 1075 England, and that is the Lego rendition right there. Now everyone knows the Mona Lisa from 1503 by Leonardo da Vinci. And here is the Lego version of the Mona Lisa. I'm pretty sure there have been other copycats here and there that have tried to replicate Mona Lisa, but that's pretty dang good. Look at that. So this is the self-portrait of Rembrandt from 1657. And that is the Lego self-portrait of Rembrandt. Okay, now this is interesting because look at this one. This is girl with the pearl earring from 1665 from Holland. And this is the Lego rendition. If you look really carefully, the pearl there is the clear, what looks like almost like a ball type Lego piece right there. It says that is an actual round Lego piece right there. That's pretty cool. This is New Harmony from Paul Klee, 1936. And as you can see, this is a pretty, I wouldn't say basic, but it's definitely a very artistic version of it right here. Got a lot of the more basic colors in there, like the greens and some of the browns and the reds and oranges in there. But there's also some colors that were, in a way, custom made as well. So I'm probably going to pronounce this incorrectly. I apologize, but this is the original John van Eyck, I can't pronounce that, sorry, of the Arnolfini portrait from 1434, and this is the Lego version right here. It's interesting when you look at like this here, the painting, it looks photorealistic, but it's two-dimensional, and then they take the Legos and it makes it three-dimensional. It adds another layer to it, you know what I mean? Even the background here, that's 2D, but this, the characters, that's 3D. That is impressive. Here we have The Prophet from Emile Nold, 1912, and that's the Lego piece. And this one, which is really interesting, the Suprematist composition from 1916. And there is that one. In 1908 to 1912 by Claude Monet. You know, if you zoom in really carefully, you can see all the individual Lego pieces. But then when you zoom out, you see the painting. This is a very famous one by Vincent van Gogh, The Starry Night, 1889. Wow, look at that. Even some of the Lego pieces are three-dimensional, you can see that. Here's a really famous one, American Gothic, from 1930. And here is the Lego version. I just realized I missed this one, the Sistine Chapel ceiling, where you have the fingers of God and Adam almost touching, of course, by Michelangelo. There's a very famous movie starring Charlton Heston where he was playing Michelangelo painting the Sistine Chapel. It's a really good movie. Go and check it out. But anyways, the painting was actually up here. I didn't even see it. I was like, what? But there it is, right there. Like, just imagine, you had to get all those just right, all those Lego pieces to match the painting. That's some precise Lego work for you. This one's called Arrangement in Gray and Black, number 1. Look at that. Once again, another three-dimensional image taken from a painting. As you can see, the painting is right there, the original, by James McNeill Whistler in 1871. Right there. What we are in is the sculpture garden. So we'll make our way this way. Just give you an idea as to what's to come along the video. Look at all these. Now this one's a pretty famous one. Guess what this one is? Yes, it's the Scream. The famous painting that started all those Scream movies. There's the original painting right there. And that's the sculpture version right there. You have Still Life, Jug, and Fruit. And this one, Wander Above the Sea of Fog. Now this is going back, way back to like ancient Greece. We have 450 BCE. Discobolos. And then this one right here is Ajax and Achilles playing dice. And last but not least, we have the Cretios boy. Right there. Alright, so we're going to quickly go through all of these here. We have the little dancer of 14 years. This is the Venus of Willendorf. It's a little statue right there. They have the bull vase or zebu. We have Dogo or Dogu. That is the Geyer Anderson cat. The Thinker. If you guys have seen Night Museum 2, he played a minor role in that movie. Here's the double-headed serpent. Hand effigy right there. And a sacrificial vessel right there. Now this is an interesting one. This is called a head or TT from 1910 to 1912 in France. And here is the Lego version of that. Look at that. And we got the charcoal figure right here from 1100. Look at that. And last but not least, we have the seated Buddha right there. So again, if I'm pronouncing this incorrectly, I apologize. This is from Japan. It's called the Great Wave of, I think, oh, I see. It's supposed to be the Great Wave off Kanagawa. I think that's how you pronounce it. From 1830. And this is the Lego version of it. Now, again, it's sort of three-dimensional with the waves. And just to show you how thick this piece is, look at this. On the side here, look at that. That's like legit, instead of 2D, it's 3D. And you can see how the waves come out more. You have Lotus and the Swallow. Wow. There's the original right over there in this picture. And it was made in 1260 from China. Here we have the kneeling archer. That's really cool. We cannot forget about these. This is Venus de Milo. Famous statue. This, of course, is Augustus of Prima Porta. And last but certainly not least, we have David right here. And I don't need to censor it because he doesn't have his junk. Of course, this is from Michelangelo, 1501, Italy. At first, I thought this was Dumbo because of what I thought were the ears, but this is actually this guy here, this painting, which is the original of 180 BCE, Greece, Nike of Samothrace. And now we're in ancient Egypt. It's Nefertiti. And of course the Sphinx. That would actually make a legit, really cool Lego piece to make on your own. But man, that would take a heck of a long time to build. So this is the Benign Mask. Now the artist is unknown, but as you can see, it's made of ivory and irons from the 16th century Nigeria. Now, you see the eyeballs in the mask there, but when you look at the Lego version, look at that. And oh, look at this. This is actually pretty cool. Look at this. So if you look really carefully, like around the crown part of the mask, on the Lego piece, those are people. Little people Legos. Look at that. That's cool. Of course, the hands have been taken off, but you got the legs, the body pieces, and instead of the round head, it's a skinny head. That's actually really cool. Wow. That's actually very clever. Okay, this is impressive. It took over 75,000 pieces to make this. 75,000 of the exact same color bricks to make this. That is insane. Look at that. It's gotta weigh a few 100 pounds because that's a lot of bricks, guys. We're now a part of the exhibit called Metamorphosis, and check this out. Look at the size of that head. This is called Face Mask. Now this isn't based off of any paintings or anything. This is actually a self-portrait. That's pretty cool. How many pieces did it take? 10,000 pieces. 10,000 red pieces right there. Wow. So this is called Rain. This piece was originally began as teardrops, but decided that he would make it as rain instead. And it looks 2D, but it's actually 3D, because if you look really carefully on the side here, you can see it's jutting out like this. Literally my nightmare. My hands are the most important tool. Hands took 3 weeks to create. I used over 15,000 pieces to create. And of course, the worst case scenario for anybody that builds Legos is when they drop the Lego pieces and it breaks. Oh, I hate that feeling. It's like you finish it and then it breaks when you drop it. Here we have the peace symbol. Again, another three-dimensional object there, using different colors of bricks. And then this one is a swimmer. Of course, this one you definitely didn't want to touch because you got the random pieces there. I'm pretty sure they're glued down, but still, you don't want to touch it. So this one is the swimmer. And how many blue pieces did this take? This was about 10,000, almost 11,000 pieces. Good grief. And now we're going to enter the next part of the exhibit. Whoa. Whoa. Musical notes. Wow, wait, look at this. So this is the human condition. Now, I'm not saying that randomly. That's what it's called. It's part of the exhibit. So we're going to look at Courtney right there. It's a portrait of his partner, Courtney. That's very nice. There's another Courtney picture. So this piece is called Sing, inspired by a friend of his that used to perform on stage. That's pretty cool. Throwing into musical notes there with the heads. And this one's called Everlasting. Love lives forever. And then this one over here, that's got his back turned to us. We got Untitled. The description here says, when children want to be invisible, they simply hold their hands over their eyes, make it so that they can't see the world. Then they reason that the world can't see them either. Sometimes we keep using this trick, even when we grow up. Yep. Yep. Here's another one. Kind of similar to the other one. This one's called Doorway. Probably the doorway of the soul. Says, excuse me, I've just got to step outside of myself for a few minutes, but don't worry, I'll be back. Yeah, that's kind of like what I just said, doorway to the soul, you know? Now, this was actually in the video that they have just as you're entering the exhibit. These are cool. Got circle torso, square torso, and triangle torso. Kind of reminds me of Pyramid Head a little bit. This one's called Step Ladder. Right there. Disintegration. We got inside. Kind of looks like something from Body Worlds. The interior portion has been removed, obviously. It's just the outline. And then we have green torso. He's completely removed his head from his body. Oh, this is a good one. This is called Crowd. Just normal people walking around. Look at that. It's a little hard to see, but yep, that's it. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, welcome to Jurassic Park. That, my friends, is the skeleton of a T-Rex. That is awesome. Dinosaur skeleton. 80,000 pieces. Holy mackerel. 80,000 pieces. That is amazing. We have Through the Darkness. Whoa, look at these. Very colorful looking skulls. This is called Ascension. I angled this just right. He's just ascending into heaven there, as you can see, or into the sky. So this one's called Grasp. As you can see, we have a bunch of arms reaching out and grabbing this guy. So this one is called Trapped. Kind of looks like he's trapped inside of a television. There's a video being played on this television here of this being built. It's called Mask. No, not the mask from Jim Carrey. That's a mask. This one's called Wall. And over here, we have this guy who's just ripped his face off. You can see his skull. It's called Underneath. Underneath the skin, you find all the insides. So I thought these were paintings, but actually they're photographs. But if you look really carefully, there are Lego pieces in these photographs. So look at this. So this is a train station. The train station is obviously not made of bricks. So what is made of bricks here? The railroad tracks. Those are Legos. This is called Train. And this one, it's probably not going to be super obvious, but look real carefully. This one is called Dress. That's a big hint. If you look at the dress, it's made of Legos. You can see the individual Lego pieces just flying off her dress there. Okay, so from afar, this doesn't look very obvious, but if you look real carefully, there is a sculpture in here that does involve Legos. I'm going to zoom in on it right now. Right there. Tree. This one's called Tree. This is funny. So this one is going to be a little bit tricky because, as you can see, this one is obviously a guy getting ready to jump into the pool. So what in here is composed of Legos? It's not the clock, and it's definitely not the guy. Definitely not his trunks. Definitely not the water. So what is it exactly? Well, there's actually two items. I just realized that there's two in here. One of them is the towel. Look at the towel. Made of Legos. And I think the reason why he's so upset looking is because his sandals are made of Legos. Yeah, have you ever stepped on Legos? Ooh, that hurts. Speaking of those flip-flops, there they are. Those are the same ones that were used in the photograph. And the towel. Look at that. And that dress that was in the photograph, that's it, right there. There are those individual Lego pieces that were flying off of her dress. There are the railroad tracks. There's the tree. There's actually a couple props here that I didn't see. There are actually some more pictures behind me. So this one might be a little bit obvious because one of them is directly in front of you there. It's the dog. That's made of Legos. And there's also a hidden one in here too. It's like a hidden Mickey. Right there in the window. You have that right there. Yeah, this one's called Bus. It's like a bus stop basically. And the dog is right there. There's the other piece that was hidden in the window. Now this is kind of like Singing in the Rain almost, right? You look really carefully. So what's made of Legos here? It's very easy because it's the umbrella. Right there. And this picture is actually called Umbrella. And that same umbrella, it's right there. And here's a gray bucket. Is there anything inside? Nope, no water. Oh well. And last but certainly not least, we have this one. Wow, this is really going to be really challenging. This one's called Hotel. So let's take a really, really careful look at this one. Actually, there's one really obvious one. The bucket, like I mentioned just now. But there's another one in here, but it's really, really hidden. Look really carefully.
I was doing some research on program.
Really, really carefully. You see anything? Well, let's look up at the sky. How about the clouds? That one and that one.
This collaboration happened when Dean approached the idea.
There they are. Oh, there's three though. Wait a minute. Did I miss one? I think I missed one. Because there's three of them. I think I missed a third cloud. Oh, yeah, I did. Right there.
There's something to this.
So very quickly before I forget, let's check out this brochure. So we have the art of the brick. This is actually a really cool piece. I've been wanting to see this because this is like on all the promotional images for this exhibit. Is of this guy busting out his chest here and all these Lego pieces falling out of him. Wouldn't it actually be very cool to see that in person? Yeah, I think so. There it is. That is awesome. So this piece is called Yellow, and it took over 11,000 yellow pieces to make this. That is awesome. That is actually really, really cool. So over there is actually another section of the exhibit, but it looks like it might not be open at the moment, so I think, for now, we're going to go ahead and end this part of my visit here at the California Science Center right here. We'll probably see this next time. Oh my God, why did I park so far away? I'm all the way at the very end over here. Well guys, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, so thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you've never been to the California Science Center, you gotta come and check it out. Right out here in downtown LA, Exposition Park. Literally right next door to the Coliseum, as well as the Natural History Museum of Los Angeles. You have to make a reservation now in order to get inside the museum. They do temperature checks. They will also ask you other questions like, have you lost your sense of taste or smell? Do you feel dizziness or anything? Nausea. I will say that it was definitely a lot more empty than I've seen it in years, because I was here before when they had the Body Worlds exhibit and it was kind of packed. And I'm not sure if they're allowing any of the schools or anybody like groups coming out here, so you might have to check the website about that and get reservations there. And there's ticket prices for the Art of the Brick exhibit as well as their IMAX movies. Go and check it out because it's a lot of fun here. So next time when I come back, I will be checking out the other exhibits to see what's new and everything. But right now, I'm getting out of here. Thank you so much for watching. In Hollywood. I'm not too far from Hollywood, but right now, I'm at the California Science Center. That, my friends, is a wrap. See you next time. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. Also, hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to get notifications as to when a new video will be posted onto this channel. To see more, check out my other channels, the Educational Series, the Design Video Series, and the Travel Town Series. To stay connected, be sure to follow me on Instagram. Once again, thanks for watching.